Sounds so damn metal, doesn't it? It's awesome sounding. Oh, let me just collect myself here a bit. Oh, God. Oh, man. Now I need water. I ate that too fast. Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh. Beautiful lady and I had a rough night last night. I wish I could say I was doing fun stuff, but no, we just didn't sleep well. She got a migraine from like 2 to now. It's just been a roller coaster of pain. She's been trying to solve it, and I've been trying to help. And then I woke up today, and my stomach just said, "You in particular, the owner of the stomach, will fack yourself." It's like, okay, great. So hopefully some coffee. Hopefully some food. I just shoved that in my mouth. It'll work out. But I also did the dumbest thing I could think of today. Right before, like, we were getting the setting, I was setting up for stream. I closed the door to, the office. But before that, I closed the door to the kitchen. This beautiful lady's doing puzzling. And if she's not in the kitchen while the puzzle's out, we have to keep the kitchen door closed because Tato, our cat, as much as we feed her and as much as we give her different kinds of food and feed her often and frequently and give her tons of treats every day, she is the kind of cat that will look at plastic and go, finally some good food. So she will eat puzzle pieces. But more likely than not, she will eat puzzle pieces, or at the very least teethe on them and be like, why did Mom just leave all this bad food on the table? So we have to keep the kitchen door closed. And so I went to go close it, and apparently I thought I checked to make sure that Tato was not in the kitchen and somewhere else. I thought I clocked my cat. Sure enough, I didn't. She was just pawing at the door real sad, like, someone let me out. I felt so bad. I always try to keep an eye on her. She's just a little shadow. She's a little tuxedo cat. She's just a fucking ninja. That's a good idea. God, this music sounds so fucking good. Which is why we're gonna have to shut it off for just a moment. Here we are. So we are playing VOIN, which is the dumbest sounding name you've ever heard. VOIN does nothing to sell this game. But if you haven't heard of it, trust me, this is made by one person, which is going to color everything to follow. And imagine if that one person said, I like Skyrim, I like Dark Souls, and I like Doom. And threw those three things into a blender and, tried to make a smoothie. And it's delicious. It's so good. And I thought, I've already put I think 6 hours into this. I'm still in the first area. I still haven't fought the first boss. Just trying out different stuff. And so I figured, I've learned a great deal just by playing this. I still don't know everything. This is not sponsored, by the way. I don't know the dev. I've never met them in my life. I'm certain at this point they've got to be a cool person. I'm hoping they're a cool person. But I've learned a bit about it, so I'm gonna try to like teach as we go. If that makes any semblance of sense, figure it out as we continue this thing. And there is music in this game. I think we're gonna keep the volume as high as this because I don't think the music is permanently raging in the background. It's just good when it comes on. I think there's like some ambiance, some stuff, but when the music kicks in, oh baby, it kicks in. Yeah, I'm only level 7. I've been playing for 5 hours. 5.5 hours. So we're just gonna start a new game. This game is so good. Oh my god.
Lightning.
Straight from the School of Critical Role, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
I am your master. And you are the pinnacle of my creation. Rise now.
And you're just hanging out.
And serve me and the world. Rise now.
Okay. Oh, what's happening? Mazel tov, it's a boy. Drop him in a well. I low-key love games that look like this. That still look like they came out, like, for the PlayStation 1.5, you know what I mean? Like, still real modern, still looking really good, but just came out for, like, the PlayStation 1.5, and just play like crazy people. I've got a sword! Of course I pick it up by the blade first. What? Give me a lighter. Got a bit. We got jumbos. We got jumbos. Oh, these guys come from the sky. There we go. And then I don't think there's anything in here. It's been a while since I checked, so I will check. Excuse me. No, there's nothing here. There is no fall damage. Landing from a sufficient height will cause a lightning strike. That very first thing that we saw in the trailer, you get to do that! Oh my god, it feels so good. Ooh, what's this though? Some of these red viney bits too. And there's a lot of you. Use dash while enemies highlighted. Oh, we get hung up right away. Okay. So immediately, this is very Skyrim. It's very coded to look like Skyrim. It is also very From Software, right? Because like in the upper right-hand corner, there's a currency we get. If we die, we lose it all, and it's where we died at. But also on the bottom left is our health. You can only get hit 4 times, period. But you can see the top one there. There's like a little line and it's going up a little bit more. This game has a health regeneration mechanic like Bloodborne. The more you get hit, the more you hit an attack, and the heavier the attack, the faster that goes up and the faster you heal. And so, it's a game that says, hey, if you're hurt, be aggressive. In fact, I think we're already back up to full. Well, we were. Range is a little weird and difficult to find. We also found something called Hunger Heart. I have this set so that we pick up gear automatically. In fact, let me do us a favor. And we will just turn that off. So that we actually have to like, whoa, no. So we actually have to like pick up gear and read it. And I know what it is that we found. This thing called Hunger Heart. This thing says when missing hearts consumes 40 ichor and restores 12% of a heart charge every 12 seconds. That is a piece of gear. Once we get out of this tutorial area, we'll be able to see like how to equip it and how to use it. But I think as of right now, we can't use it, I don't think. We need to actually like go back to our base and like cleanse it. I think everything we find here is automatically cleansed. Because we are technically like in the basement of our base. Just doing a little spring cleaning. Oh yeah, level 2. There you go. So any gear we find, we'll have to pick up. We'll also have to make sure the area is clear before we do so. What? Oh, it's just teaching me that mechanic again. So we're already healed up on health again. But, yeah, you can only get hit 4 times. Fucking wild, man. This looks so good. This can look more pixely. It's actually... I want to see here. I generally don't like it to look pixely. It is not because of like, oh, some big holier-than-thou thing. It's just this game requires... It still looks real good. But it requires not to like look at it a lot, but a lot of enemies can blend in. The enemies are like kind of gray, kind of just kind of gray looking. I like it not pixely, but also not insanely sharp either. A little bit of blurriness to it is a good thing. Ooh, here we go. Hell yeah! There's a thing! I also love to, the best way to determine like, hey, a fight is done. You are safe for now, is the last hit is always in slow motion. And you can turn that off too. Let's see, a golden scarab. For every kill without taking damage, I gain 1 stack of lucky, up to 25, which increases my luck by 4%. So we'll be able to use that as gear. We'll try to get out of here first. Oh yes, you can sheathe your weapon and all that. So there actually is like, there's so many games that are like, oh, just sheathe your weapon and get that screenshot. Now, when you sheathe your weapon, it actually changes how you move. You're faster, and you can do like super dashes like that in any direction you want, multiple times. And so you can actually like use that to get out of a fight or get out of an area that you're not too sure you will make. I'm going to do that here to make sure that we get the... Ah! Ooh, the green glow of treasure. What do we get? Dragon Head. Inflicting fire damage with a 6% chance, conjures a meteor that falls on a random target nearby, dealing 60 fire damage and 20 physical damage. That's not bad, but that's going to be something that's useless unless we're dealing fire damage. And then Owl Statuette. When my weapon is sheathed, little wind swirls appear in front of me periodically. Going through them increases my movement speed by 70 for 8 seconds, and that stacks. It's actually kind of awesome. it comes to exploration and stuff like that. And we're gonna see how fucking awesome this gear system is in this game. I can't glaze this game enough. I totally missed. Thought I had it, but I didn't have it. Oh, nice. There it is. There's a proc or something. When we get here, Ring of Purging Shock. Every 6 seconds removes a stack of either poison, ablaze, or freezing effect, and releases a shockwave that deals 80 physical damage. That might be worth checking out at some point. I think I can make a build with that. I just don't think I did it properly. Energy is restored over time. Fuck out of here, buddy. What is this? Festering Wounds. There's another ring. Poison monsters take 3 poison damage per stat dealt with each hit. Okay, but see you coming out of my periph. Get out of here. Ooh, and another thing. The Boulder. Oh, nice. I've gotten this one. Every 9 meters travel, gain a stack of momentum up to 20. My next strike consumes all the stacks, boosting its damage by 5% per stack. I think we'll use that, actually. Just given the kind of playstyle that I naturally have. Or the playstyle I've come to employ. Woo! Whoa. Got close. Screeching Necklet. Increases psychic damage by 14%. Inflicting psychic damage has a 29% chance to apply weakened to the target for 6 seconds. That's not bad, that's not bad. Oh, excuse me. This isn't a bad one. We gotta figure out. Can I swim? I don't think I can swim. I'm wearing a bunch of metal. Metal as hell. Master's Gift. Runes of Gathering Storm. Every 4th hit triggers a chain lightning, dealing 50% of my physical damage as lightning damage. Oh, and this we can equip. There we go. We could probably equip some other stuff too, but I like just keeping it a little simple here for now, while we get stuff and find stuff. And then we will absolutely oh, the fast fuck. Oh. Oh, that got lucky. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, these guys are coming at me. I want to read what I got. I got cool things. Woohoo. Oh, you're not done. Okay. We're done. What is this thing? Is that no, it's like a little skull. Like a little skull kind of thing. Oh, nice. The bell ringer. Spending energy summons a ghostly bell close by. Each hit of the bell emanates a wave that deals 35 psychic damage to monsters nearby. The bell lasts for 2 hits. Intricate dagger. Parrying. which is just like blocking. Recharges a random power by 10%. Using any power applies 2 stacks of sharpened to me, which is something. I think that increases damage. An Iron Claymore. Each successful hit increases the combo counter. For every 10 hits, my crit chance is increased by 1.4%. The combo counter decreases over time and if I take damage. Ooh, kind of tempted to try that out too. But we'll see. We'll see what we got here. Ooh, a lot of them. Yeah. Love that chain lightning. Especially as I'm like cleaving enemies a bunch. God, that guy had like faces on his chest. What a weirdo. Alright, what is this? Red Steel Broadsword. Fighting monsters fills me with anger. At the peak of my anger, I start raging, boosting physical damage by 28%, attack speed by 15%, and fire damage by 6%. By 6. For 10 seconds. So this is something that I would want if I have some kind of extra thing that says, by the way, deal fire damage. That's where I came from. Ooh, what is this? The Rose. While hovering in the air during lightning sting power, which I don't really know what that is yet, I summon up to 3 illusionary copies of myself. When I strike, they strike too, dealing 80% of my physical damage as lightning damage. Which I think might be like a power the weapon has, or something else that another thing might give me. Ooh, I also have... Oh, nope, I can't see now. Hold on. I also have a power with this weapon, Rune Infusion. The surrounding magic energizes all runes on my weapon. This enchantment temporarily makes the weapon to strike with accelerated electrifying blows. I might need that. I might need that right here. There's a lot of you. Ah. No, impossible. Get out of here. What do I got? Dual Iron Swords. Perfect Strike. Releasing a heavy attack in a perfect moment. Increases its damage by 40% and crit chance by 7. And then the Crusher. Eat every 6 hits. And 6 means that, like... Too fast. That blue 6... means that as we upgrade this, that can change. Is a guaranteed crit that is 1.4 times more powerful than usual. Critical strikes apply 1.4 stacks of weakened, which increases targets' received damage by 10% per stack for 6 seconds. This looks like Sauron's weapon in the Lord of the Rings movies, and it's awesome. Ooh. Thought I stunned you. And that did not work. That is the boss over there. For sure it is. Let us relieve him of his life. Whoa. And that was with a little healing aura he had around himself. What a loser. The exploration in this game, just moving around in this game feels so good. This is glowing. It's also emanating something. Oh, I had never found this before. Yeah, there we go. That was awesome. I had never known. Oh! Alright, well, you hang out. Obsidian Heart. Increases physical and fire damage by 4% for each active heart. Alum Heart. I restore a temporary heart every 10 seconds up to 1. That's not bad. These guys are right there. Probably around this corner. Oh yeah, they are around this corner. Can I just... Oh my god. Whoa, oh my god. Things are behind me. Oh boy. Okay. Doing alright. It's around when we get to 2 hearts. Things start getting sticky. Oh yeah, here's another one. Okay, that's probably where they were striking from. It's right here. Another rune! Every 5th hit reduces cooldowns of all powers by 8%. Nice. See some green up here. Yeah, buddy. What do we got? Pocket Cloud. Holding jump for 70 milliseconds. Launches me upwards 12 meters. Mortal Heart. Unyielding Spirit. All damage is increased by 16%. Resourcefulness, which is a stat that determines how much ichor or souls that we get for our enemies killed. That's increased by 48%. Luck is increased by 14%. Attacks no longer restore health to charge. Oh boy. That's a good one. I have found a workaround for it. I'll have to show you. Towards the end of this stream, I think we'll like log out of this game, and then I'll log into the one that I have and show you just the kind of build that I have made and the crazy shit you can do with it. Oh shit. Oh! Woo. Oh boy. Woo. It's fast. I only got time for one extra hit. By stunning him like that. Oh, we're just running out of energy, aren't we? Ooh, boy. Yeah, buddy. Get out of here. I got you. Oh, and I don't get any... Oh. I don't get any prize money. Americt, my home. Here we can cleanse corrupted equipment collected during my journeys, which is effectively any new stuff you find in the world, you have to bring back home to be able to use it. And if you die while you're holding onto it, it stays there. Improve and craft new equipment. Attach soul fruits I found to the Tree of Talents. Decide which world I wish to explore next. Truly in that order. So let's go... first things first. Let's do that. And I have an updated questy. Let's see here. Journal quest, the order. The master has spoken. My first task is clear. It's really not, but it's here. Hunt Nom, the Summoner of Tears. But before I can claim her cursed soul, I must open the path to the Cathedral of Veiled Lament by using the globe, a giant replica of the entire planet, to unlock its hidden potential. So first over here, Schwink! And this is a giant skill tree. And we'll find stuff just by exploring the world like fruits, and we just throw them in here. It's a little bit like Hollow Knight's badge system, or yeah, I think they were badges or relics. I forget what they were called. But it's less of like you must attach something here to then attach something there and there and there. You can attach things anywhere. You just have a certain number of spots, And then, like you can see, remaining potential, you have a certain number of points. We haven't found any yet. So we gotta go do this. And then, in here, the vestibule, the molten cathedral. Ooh, in fact, there is a thing up there. We're gonna go get that. But, we get the power to augment and exalt any item in our possession. So, we have augment points. I think what we're gonna try to do, we only have 3 of them now. Ooh, boy. Everything you find in this game can have extra things attached to it. So let's see here. Let's just go for rings. I think we can go for... We'll go for that one there first. For this one, let's go with that one. We're not inflicting fire damage. Actually, let's go with that one. We'll see why. And for this one, put the golden scarab on there, just to increase our luck, because luck will help us find stuff. Now, in the instance of this, let's start with this guy, golden scarab. We can go in here, and as we select it, we can either equip it or unequip it. We can see an explanation of like the thing that it does, or we can improve it. As we improve it, we can spend our Ichor, that you can see on the right side, exalting something, which literally makes it better. So I think we can even preview... Oh yeah, what it will become. So from level 1 to level 2, we still gain 1 stack, but now it's up to 30, and it increases luck by 4%. So I think whatever the blue numbers are is what can change on a piece of equipment as you level it up. But something else you can do is... Something else you can do is augment it. Excuse me. Oh my god. And as you augment stuff, everything only has like one thing. Every item has one thing on it. Every weapon, every ring, every necklace has like one ability on it that you saw as we were walking around. But as you can see, we can attach the bonus from another, a weaker bonus from another item to this one. And so what we can do here is unlock this with an augment point and then equip it. So now as we look at it, we get the experience, we have the thing, the lucky streak from the golden scarab, the item itself, but I have a weaker version of that cloud jump one that we found. Both on the single item. You can do this in reverse. Anything that you can have in a slot can have any other thing that you can have in that slot. It's a little weird. So like Ruby Heart, so here's something we can do. We're not going to do it, at least not yet. We're gonna tootle around the world a little bit first and figure out if we like it or not. But this says we can no longer restore heart charge. We can augment that to have the power of this, which says that while we can't... Well, let me see. Yeah, attacks no longer restore heart charge, which is the only way we normally do it. But we can change how the heart charge works by applying this to it, which means every second we'll lose... If we're missing a heart, every second we'll lose 40 Ichor and restore 12% of a heart charge until we're at full health. So getting hit will suck. Getting hit will literally cost us the Ichor we need to level up our gear and make it better. But that's how you can have this while still healing. I don't want to do that. I do like temporary hearts, though. That's real nice. And I think what I will do is, yeah, I'm going to augment that to have the crystal growth, so we get temporary hearts. And then I think as far as a weapon goes, I want to try... I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I want to try the bell ringer, which is just awesome in general. and then the boulder as well. Which probably won't proc a whole lot. Not that I'm thinking, get out of here. Stupid bots, goddamn. Yeah, Twitch doesn't have a bot problem. Jesus. But that's also cool. On hit, there's a 15% chance of that. We can also change out... I mean, I like using, like, backing up, charging up a heavy hit, and then swinging and swunging. So I think I am... Also, I just love the look of the bell ringer. It's also faster than the boulder is. So it's going to deal a little less damage. So let's equip that, and then we'll augment it to also have the power of the boulder. So as we move, as we literally just walk around and travel, it's going to make the next attack that we attack with stronger. And as we level that up, that can literally happen like in a fight. Or we can literally like run away, or you'll see we can jump up into the sky, because it's not move, it's not walk, it's just traveled. And everything else, we got 6 seconds to remove stacks of that, which right now, let's just equip that because we're not doing anything else with that. Psychic damage is, well, we want that because the bell, if we summon the bell and hit it, it will deal psychic damage. So we do want that. So already we've got like a little bit of a build going. But we're out of augment points, but I do still want to exalt stuff. So now it is level 3. And then we can start, as this thing gains like experience, it will start unlocking all of these extra pluses. Like extra, you know, all damage is increased by 1%, or increases physical damage when you're missing hearts, or increases Ichor gain, or whatever it might be. And those are random. But we've got one more thing to get here, and it's up there. I don't know how to normally get there. I don't know if something else needs to unlock, but I have brute forced this. There we go. Then, yeah, so here's a soul fruit. Butcher's Calculus. And this is, while in combat, I can roughly estimate the amount of damage I'm dealing. Each strike I land resonates like a plucked nerve. I need not count wounds. My hands remember the language of fracture points and screaming tendons. Awesome, man. And there's this guy. Whoa! I don't know what I don't know what we do with this guy. Oh, that's right. I have extra powers in this guy. What are my powers here? Whirlwind. I unshackle the hammer's weight and spin it around me in a continuous whirlwind. As the motion stills, I drive the weapon earthward, a final crushing blow that nails the last enemy to the ground. That sounds bitchin'. Alright. There we go. Then we swamp. And now we're back out here. And we're going to travel over there. Right. And this is the last area. This is the world map. Pick one of the highlighted locations on the globe, step through the newly opened portal, the far side of the platform, and that's like the level that we go to. So this is very, what am I thinking? What am I thinking of? Kazan, the Last Berserker. It's very, I think Dark Souls 3 a little bit. But more like, what is it, Demon Souls, where there's like a central hub and you will teleport out to each world. And then over here, what these are difficulty sliders. This one controls the amount of enemy health. This one is the number of enemies. And this one is the chance of encountering brutal and terrifying versions of enemies, which is just enemies that have even more health and might have modifiers, like it will deal fire damage, it will deal poison damage. There's some that will like summon shadow clones of themselves that keep attacking you until you kill the monster that's affecting them. And they can go all the way down to, they can go all the way down to a whole lot of nothing, all the way up to a whole lot of something. And as you do, your luck literally changes. Luck is increased by 24%, resourcefulness is increased by 50%. Fucking is a heckin' awesome. So what we're gonna do here first and foremost, we're just gonna keep this, low just to start. Also, I want to see what some of these abilities do. That's really not that slow at all. Nice. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, and that recharge is so fast, it's ready again. Holy god, that's awesome. Okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go. And we'll keep it easy for now. We can crank it in a minute. But this is like the first area that we're at. We gotta go in there. Yes, Dad? I must find the entrance to the dungeon where Nom, the Summoner of Tears, waits. It's buried inside the Cathedral of the Veiled Lament, that towering structure crowning the hill where few dare to walk. Okay. Oh, nice. There's that jump thing we have. We'll activate this. And this, like it was at the base, this is like a fast travel system. We have to be by other fast travel nodes, but when we are, we'll be able to like see other ones we've activated and just schwump on over there. And see down there at the bottom? We're already gaining momentum just by walking, just by moving around. It is going to bash this first guy's head in. Oh! And then we can gain more just by, like, jumping up into the air like this. So we just gain it by traveling. Yeah, okay. So we might not be summoning bells for, like, harder enemies, for sure. But I love the playstyle of, like, one hit. And it's one hit because the enemies are weak. But yeah, just like one hit, big hit. Nice. Oh. This is the intricate dagger again. So we got one of those already. It's immediately consumed, and we get experience for that item. So it just immediately gets rid of duplicates. Once you're ready to return to the Amarok, the hub location, look up to the sky and call for a portal. Make sure there's nothing above you obstructing the sky. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. We want to go back home, we just ask. Shwoomp! And we're back home. That's it. It's fucking cool. I mean, we didn't get anything for that, so we gotta go back out into the world. Let's do this. Let's just increase that to 2. Enemies will stick around a little bit longer. So hopefully we can actually proc, like, our bell ringing ability. Oh, there it is. There's that phantom bell, and we can hit it. And it just emanates this huge psychic wave of damage everywhere. We didn't do it now because everybody died real quick like. This way we don't have to worry about the number of enemies, but they're a little tougher. Yep, here we go. Boom! I love it. And then items that we have on our person will level up as we just go around and hurt stuff. Now we just gotta do the quest that we're doing, but it's very exploratory. Very, ooh, that guy. Bad guy. Let's go in here, though. I think we can go in here. Can we go in here? We can go in here. I am ready for murder. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, it feels so good. Chesties and presents. There was something in there. What was it? Golden heart. My luck is increased by 80%. Just flat luck increase. And then what about this guy? What was in here? Hello? Barbarian blade. This is another rager. I start raging, boosting physical damage by 28, attack speed by 15, and crit power by 30% for 10 seconds. It's also kind of awesome. And here's another fruit. Soul fruit of the bargain, I think that's what it was. Upon death, I lose only half of the corrupted items. That's actually awesome. Oh, we need to put these on the tree. We never did. Let's kill this caster guy up here, though. You bad news bears. Get out of here. Oh, see, here's a guy that's brutal. He's dealing a bunch of, like, poison damage. Oh, nice. What we get? Storm Tachi. Every hit deals an extra 20 lightning damage. While under Rune Infusion, my strike summon Chain Lightning, dealing 35% of my physical damage as lightning damage. That is awesome. And I think lightning is just no status effect, just extra hits. Boom! So fucking cool. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god! No way. Okay. I just found that out right now. So my skill, that #1 skill, counts as heavy attacks. So every hit summons a bell, which means if I wade into a group of enemies and they don't die, then I can also just wade like up to the bell and start smacking those and deal a big waves of damage with every hit while still following through and hitting enemies. Oh my god. I fucking love this game, dude. It feels so good. Ding ding. Food ready. What is this? Another boulder. Whoa, hey. Oh, there it is. What's this? Alum heart. Ooh, there we go. Another one of those. So that'll get experience. That'll get a little better. The stuff you wear, again, also gets experience. But if you just find extras of them, those will get experience. And as something gains experience, as you level it up a little more, it will get better. It'll get extra, like, pluses to everything. I think our actual, like, strength goes up when we level up. Oh my god, it's so good. Wraith! Perfect dash grants obscured for 2 seconds. Hitting a target while obscured instantly makes them frozen. And that recharges every 19 seconds. That's awesome. Yeah! I feel... Yes, God? I feel like there's something up here. No? No dice? Oh, green glow, though. Green glow is good. Yeah, green glow is good. I really hope that stays good. Perfect Dash conjures my illusionary copy that slashes a random monster nearby, dealing 70% damage as lightning damage. And then Ring of the Purist. Attacks no longer restore heart charge. Every 4th hit restores 1 heart with a 24% chance. That is another way that we can make Mortal Heart work for us. So we're already getting a build. We've got 2 augment points. Not a whole lot to like start building stuff out with, but we can try to fight our way back. And this also is not the way that we should be going, but there might be something over here. Let's see over here first. I see an enemy. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. That is an amazing ability. And it's ready again. That is so good. God, I love that power. God, this game is so good. The power fantasy you get is amazing. Whoop. And again, we're just getting momentum, so as we just walk along, all nonchalant, doing stuff, like it's our job. This is further. Actually, you know what? I have never gone back up here before. Might be something up here. There might be a thing up here. Let's see. We're gonna keep our eyes and wits about us in case there's bears or monsters or worse. Don't think so. I have gotten to like the edge of a mapped area, and our Sky Dad literally is like, "Hey, how about you don't? How about you don't, kiddo? You little scamp." Ooh. Mysterious tower, though, with enemies outside of it. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me. Hey, Vaughn. Yoo-hoo! Oh. This view sucks! Okay, not that way. But I know that that helps us to... Oh. Ooh, secret treasure. Hell yeah. What do we get? Guardian Heart. Lightning Strike conjures a circle of protection for 7 seconds. That's when we, like, literally land and do the superhero landing. Which is awesome. Emerald Key. That's cool. Increases resistance to psychic damage by 14%. Critical power is increased by 60% for each stack of weakened that I carry. So there is a build for this. We haven't found it yet, but there is an item that like increases power that you do or increases strikes or does something, but every hit puts a point of weakened onto you. Boom. Is there a way inside this building? I feel like there should be a way inside this building. Feels silly. It's rendered. There's a thing in there. Actually, you know what? Solid thought. No, that didn't work. Let's just try. No, I can't hit the ground. Okay. Well, we tried. Whoop! Whoop, that's our dad getting mad. Dad's mad. That is awesome. I didn't even know that was back there. This game is huge. There's so much in this game, I swear. It's just, I'm just in the first area. I've spent 5 hours in this zone. It is stupid and ridiculous how big this game is. Oh, we can't go back that way. Let's go back home. We still have only 2 augment points left, but that's fine. That's okay. Let's attach stuff to our tree. Let's see what we got here. That's good. Oh, we got 3 and 4. Perfect. So let's equip that one. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. And that one. Great. So now, we're under these effects. If we die, we only lose half of our corrupted items. We'll still lose all of our ichor. And then the soul fruit of the Butcher's Calculus, we'll be able to roughly estimate the amount of damage that we're doing. And then in here... Let's see here. So what do we got? I really like that. We've got a lot here, so we could make... I like resourcefulness staying on us, but we can increase that with Mortal Heart. And then... So the build we use here is equip Mortal Heart, and then get this bonus. Attach, like, use Runes of the Purist and maybe augment it with something else, so that attacks are no longer generating charge, but every 4th hit has nearly a 25% chance to just give us a heart. And I think as we absolutely level that up, yeah, it goes from 24 to 26. So that gets better and better. Way more likely to do that. But we are no longer... I didn't improve nothing! I still like the Golden Scarab. That's great. Screeching Necklace is still good because we aren't dealing fire damage. I don't think we have anything to even do fire damage. Because this increases fire damage, doesn't deal it. Yeah, we don't have any weapon that deals fire damage. There are them there. I have found them. We just don't have them. So rolling death. So this is very slow. Let's try this for a second. Hold on. So that is more like the speed of the thing that I have, but we've already got like so much of it. No, I like what we had before. I like the bell ringer. It's a little faster, but I like it. Crusher's also insane. That power is bonkers. Because the question is, do we still want momentum? We can also get rage as well, so we can get a bell and then rage at the same time. One under Rune Infusion, which is not something that... This is something it has, so when we use this power, every attack does Chain Lightning. Under it right now... Bellringer just has Whirlwind. Do we want to keep with Momentum? Momentum's not bad. But we definitely aren't making real good use of it. The question is, do we want to unlock another power, another augment of some kind? We can get Rage. And then there's Burning Range. Or Death Spiral. For every 10 hits, my combo counters... My crit chance is increased by 1.4. But there's not enough enemies around. If we put, like, all the enemies in, that'd be something else. Overwhelming Butchering. Critical Strike Supply, 1.4 stacks a weaken. Overwhelming Butchering, that I think is really good. I mean, it's on a big-ass thing. So it's probably really good for that. What's the speed of that, actually? It's slower. So that's literally just there. I mean, it's already 1.4 times more powerful. So it's not even like 50% more powerful. It's already twice as good. Critical hit, already twice as big a hit. It just slow. One thing that'll be really good for us, if I can find it, will be a blade that will give us like a ranged attack. Those are super, that'll be super good for us. For now, though, let's change this augment from rolling death. Well, hold on. What else do we want to augment? So we want to do Mortal Heart. We can augment that to also give us temporary hearts as well. Which I think we're going to do. Yeah, because everything else... Increases resourcefulness is good, but... No, we want that on. And then we're also going to attach Runes of the Purest, and we can augment that as well. Yeah, the Chain Lightning one is actually quite good. The question is, do we want to augment that or something else? Because what do we have with this one? We got Thunder Dash, Perfect Dash. We can have... Actually, you know what? We can actually have... We could just equip that on us. Because we're not dealing any poison damage at all. So this will ensure if we get hit by something that actually does hurt, it'll just be cleansed off of us and a big shockwave comes out and damages people. So let's spend the last augmented thing that we... Last augment we have. Let's spend it on... We're going to get more. Kind of want to put it into Rage. But Rolling Death is pretty good. We'll keep that there. We'll keep it there. We'll augment this with Gathering Storm. There we go. And then let's get some pluses. Let's actually give this some pluses. Let's improve this a great deal. I think everything else... Yeah, we don't have enough. There we go. But we got a temporary heart every 10 seconds. Up to 1. And Unyielding Spirit is 2 levels higher than that. It's at a +5. And now, does anything here have any... No, nothing here has any experience. That one does. Those rainbow numbers is experience. And that is how likely you are to get the... Well, not likely, but you'll spend them here to get extra pluses on things that are at least level 3 or higher. Okay, so I think we're good. Sorry, that took forever. And even then, it still doesn't take too terribly long. Just because of the way those menus are designed. But they're also designed in a way where it's like, you want to actually spend time thinking about this stuff because you 100%... Why am I missing... What? Why am I missing a heart?
You have faced worse than waiting.
Oh, okay.
Hold fast. I'll open the way when it's safe.
Okay, Dad. jeez. There we go. Oh god, we leveled all those up. Which means, yeah, some of these can get like plus 3s. Well, at least our weapon can for right now. We want to try to get everything that we're using to a +3, first and foremost. I do know there's some stuff down here. Let's go exploring. Then there's crypties we can go into. Usually if a light is lit, that means that it's something you can go into. I do know there's some stuff over here, because I've explored this area before. There we go. Stood right there, bashed his head, and oh, it feels so good. Now we're just gonna schwump right on through all these guys. Nice. Frostfang Maul. Launching a heavy attack conjures a frost pillar, dealing 20 damage, dealing 20 and 60% of my physical damage as cold damage, and applying 1.5 stacks of freezing to a random nearby monster. Killing a target releases a wave that applies 7 stacks of poison to all remaining targets nearby. That's really cool. I found a combo I will show you towards the end of the stream. I don't play with it anymore because I found a really cool weapon. But I found a combo. There's another weapon that also deals like stacks of poison damage, and after a point they explode. So it got to a point where I enchanted one of the weapons, one of those poison weapons, with another poison thing to do, and the end result was I could pretty much kill everything in 2 hits. Like every standard enemy I could kill in about 2 hits. Get some momentum going. So gonna remember that that is psychic damage. Which applies weaken to enemies nearby. Oh boy! Whoa! That did not work. Oh, there is an enemy nearby. Okay. I see you, buddy. Woo! Oh, it's a mage over there. Alright, we got a thing. We'll check it out later. Okay. Whoa, boy. Ashmaker. Every hit deals an extra 20 fire damage and applies 1.6 stacks of Ablaze to the target. So there we go. There's a fire damage dealing thing. So we can augment our weapon with that. Have it deal extra fire damage. Wear that amulet that says, hey, you got a chance every time you deal damage. What is that over there? Okay, hold on. Let's clear this area first. See if there's any enemies nearby. Nope, I just found some cool stuff. Frostfang Maul, another one of those. Windrazor. Oh, that's it. I love the augment on this weapon. Okay, we're going to take all this shit back. Hold on. There's a red thingy up here. And again, I don't know if there's enemies nearby. I can't see any. This is a fruit. Scorched Bloom. Okay. Got a lot of stuff to check out. Not a whole lot of Ichor. Let's see, we're already at full health with a temporary heart. Because every time we hit something, it's a 25% chance. Roll a d4. Sneaking suspicion. There's more enemies about than just you. Oh, I see you out there. Okay. Why am I not? Oh my god. That nearly killed me. Oh boy. Another intricate dagger. Okay. Come here, buddy. Bong. Bong. There we go. Ooh, it burns like fire. Viper Eye. So that's a thing. You can gain extra... Okay, so we got a build already. We'll get stacks of poisoned, and we can attach poison to enemies. Alright, let's get rid of these guys here. Boom. And then we can head back, because we've already got... Wait a minute. That's another thing up there, right? Whoa, boy! Ooh. Okay. Where are they? I know they're in here. Fuck yeah, that's how that works. Oh my god, this is the boss killer. Oh my god, that ability is so good, and the cooldown on it is amazing. That is super swift. There's a thing, it's up there. Ooh, how do I get up there? Let's see. Okay. I see the way. Whoosh. I think we're gonna take off the... Got one that's like, you're a jump man. I think I'm gonna take that one off. Ooh. There we go. Oh, it's a sky node. That over there that you can see, that's the outskirts. That's the first place we went to. And so whenever you're nearby one, you can fast travel to any other one that you've unlocked. Sweet deal. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go home. Okay, first things first. So we're going to spend a lot of time in the vestibule again. Let's see what else we got here. Got another fruta. Oh, but that's all we got. Oh, no, those are the ones we have equipped. This one. If I have the last heart remaining, all my damage increases by 50. That's not bad. That's not bad, but I don't want it. Well, really, I don't have enough points to also throw that on there, and I don't want to remove one of the ones we have. Alright, so now we have the making of a build, because check this out. This is that I gain 1.4 stacks of poisoned every 3 to 8 seconds. Each hit applies 0.8 of a stack to the target per stack that I carry. And poison, we can see here. If applied to a monster, it deals 3 poison damage per stack every second. If applied to me, the poison effect causes me to lose 1 additional heart each time I take damage, which also removes 1 stack of poisoned. So Viper Eye is going to make the game harder, but we can roll with it to try to get more damage done. But there's something else that we have. The Ring of Purging Shock. So what was this? This is... every 3 to 8 seconds. The ring we have on says every 6 seconds we remove a stack of either poison, ablaze, or freezing, and we just release a shockwave that deals 80 physical damage. So we can put on this amulet, and now we're gaining stacks of poison every second. We might even be able to see it. Yep, see, we got a stack of poison. And then it just explodes off of us. Got another stack of poison, and it explodes off of us. So that's one kind of build that we can work with. And then because we're being poisoned, we're also applying poison stacks, so now we can equip a weapon or something else that says, hey, increase the amount of poison damage you deal. Or increase the number of stacks of poison that you give out to something, or something like that somewhere. Like this, poison monsters take 3 poison damage per poison stack with each hit. And poison itself deals 3 damage per stack already. So this is nearly doubling the amount of poison that poison enemies can take. So we can literally, at this point, it gets so confusing, but we can augment this ring with this power, so we have both. We're dealing more poison damage, we're poisoned ourselves, but we're exploding every few seconds, just dealing damage to nearby enemies. Automatically. Which is something that we might do, because we can also get a blaze on us. And a blaze, let me see if I can... Yeah, a blaze. The ablaze status effect deactivates the ability to restore heart charge of 1 heart per stack. That doesn't matter to us. Because again, we've got this. Attacks no longer restore heart charge, but we're also got this, where every 4th hit restores a heart. So just with these 2 items, we've already got a build to like set ourselves on fire, a ring that will remove that condition from us and just deal extra damage. But a blaze will also help us to deal fire damage out, so then we can also increase fire damage that we're doing with another amulet and just start stacking them. Stack everything. So that we have like a fire build that is literally, we're setting ourselves on fire and exploding, we're dealing fire damage, and that's doing more stuff for us and triggering procs, and like this. Every hit deals an extra 20 fire damage and applies 1.6 stacks of ablaze. So there's ways to like really make that work. So if we take that weapon, the Ashmaker, we can equip this that says every time we have a 6% chance every time we deal fire damage. So just conjure a meteor that just deals damage already automatically. The one I was looking at though was this, the Windrazor. We launch a heavy attack, it releases a wave of force that deals 42 physical damage to all targets on its way. That includes the one we hit, and then anything else that gets in its way, but this also gives us a ranged ability, which means we may be able to like summon a bell and then just hit it from far away by just doing ranged attacks at a distance at it and just smacking that thing at far range. So that's another thing we can do. We can also just apply this to deal extra poison damage everywhere we go. And this also has, this has a level. So if we go here, spend an experience point, and we unlocked all damage +1. So we'll just throw that on the bell ringer. We've also got 5 augmentation points. So what can we try to build? We can try to go for fire damage. And just deal extra fire damage to everything. Poison's also not bad. So we can apply the Viper's Blade. We can augment the Bell Ringer with the Vipers, with the Poison the Blood, so that whenever we kill an enemy, enemies nearby are very likely to get poisoned. We don't have something that will, like, deal poison... that will deal poison damage. Just that means anything poison takes more damage of it. Viper's Eye probably the only way that we could do that, because we'll get poison, then we'll transfer those poison stacks to an enemy. But with how we're currently playing, that might be a little difficult. Because that effectively means while we're poisoned, every hit, instead of taking 1 heart away, takes 2. And that makes us way more likely to die. Yeah, I'm unaugment this thing. Yeah, because that doesn't really do anything for us. I'm going to do this, though. There we go. Augment that. Yeah, we got that. I do like the crystalline regrowth. Oh, this also has an experience point. What is that? Increases damage dealt by 8% for 3 seconds after using a power. And that stacks. Whoa. I don't think we can do something fast enough to, like, use a power, then use a power, then use a power. You know what I mean? We got a lot of stuff with experience on it, so we can probably try to level some stuff up. I do like this. Yeah, I like what we got there. So let's level that up. Actually, let's see if we want any more augments of a thing. You know what? We might as well combine these two, because I keep thinking, like, maybe a poison thing. We might as well have something that has a poison thing. So let's augment that. And then... not that one. Might as well... well, let's see here. Let's focus on our weapon first. What do we got here? We've got Rolling Death. Momentum's real good. That's immediately killing targets more or less as soon as we waltz up to them and hit them with a heavy attack, though. Which isn't bad, but it just doesn't summon a bell that we can use for the death knell. So we can just have attacks deal extra damage. This power is useless for us because we don't have Room Infusion. So it is just going to be 20 lightning damage extra on top of every hit. Death Spiral is fine, but we're not fast enough to really benefit from that. Lightning Sword's not bad either. We do Viper's Blade, just in case like a lot of enemies are grouped up. Wind Razor's really, really good. I think we might just go with that. Or we can go with Ashmaker just to ensure that we're setting enemies on fire. That's a combo that we have. We might as well. Yeah, okay, let's see here. Let's augment that. And we can augment that, have that. So now, as we deal fire damage, there's a 4% chance that it will conjure a meteor. And then, what do we have that we can level up here? We got one more augment. Let's do that, because we'll get discounts. And then... oh, we don't have enough. Okay. Okay, so now we're dealing some fire damage with every hit. We still have that, so we're still getting temporary hearts. So we aren't necessarily exploding, but if we do get hit with something, if we get debuffed, we're going to cleanse it off of us pretty quickly. And if we manage to poison an enemy somehow, some way, we'll be able to do that. Oh, we have Fist Ring. Right. Okay. I think we're good. Schwump. And yeah, I think we're okay so far. Let's keep exploring. Then we get to... what is this? Hello? Oh, those are the extra little wind things. Nice. Oh, there we go. Pain. We got like a pain per secondometer. I didn't even notice that. So cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. These little fuckers. That took care of them fast. There we go. What do we get? Emerald Key. We got that one again. Ooh, that's not bad. Killing an Opvarat, which I think is just one of these enemies, with a 10% chance conjures a floating, thick orb of Ichor, which drops a lot of it if destroyed in time. That is a neat ability and really cool, but I think there's one that might be a little better that's also less intrusive. Don't really know. Ooh, there's a treasure chest. I thought I saw this across the way. Wraith. Okay, we already got one of those. We found some stuff over there. Let's go. Swoosh. God, that ability is so good. If we find something to, like, decrease cooldowns, that's what we go for. The boulder. So there's momentum again. I don't know exactly what setting enemies ablaze does for us. Say for it to make us cooler. But I think. That is so much extra damage. Oh my god, it feels so good. Woo. I should have saved that for these guys up here. That's fine. It'll be ready to go in a minute. Ooh, yeah. Come over here, guys. Come over here. Yep, come over here. God. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. That's nice. I like it. Boom. We are also dealing, just because our weapon is on fire, extra damage with every hit. We're just dealing a bunch of extra fire damage, so it's not the worst thing. And having I think we have an amulet. Yeah, we've got a 4% chance that, like, a meteor will fall down from the heavens and kill them, so not bad. Not useless, I should say. These things are also super neat. I like and enjoy the movement buff. Woo! It's also good to, like, start a fight off with, too. Like, start unsheathed. Run around, collect some of these little buffs. Have increased movement speed for a hot second. Like, at the beginning of a fight. It's no bad. It's not bad at all. And that just got rid of them. Ooh, boy. Nice. Oh, there we go, baby. Ooh, and we can go in this one. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, one of you. About to be a whole lot of nunts of you. I think the room is clear. I think we've done it. Ooh. Attacks no longer. Okay, another Rune of the Purist. Not bad. Increase the level of that. Make that better for us. That bell really came in like right on top of my face there. Nice. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing will clear out a room. Although, let's make sure that we actually cleared it out, shall we? Okay, I think so. Loot, baby! A bunch of it. Viper's Blade. That's the same thing. Killing enemies releases a big old shockwave. We've got one of those. Reduces cooldowns. Ruby Heart. Got one of those already. Come on now. Show us something new. Ring of Rot. Already got that one. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then what is this guy? Doubtless Death. Upon death, I no longer lose Ichor, but my resourcefulness is reduced by 40%. So, we're already getting a big buff to that with Mortal Heart, 56%. So that could reduce the bonus that we receive, and now we don't lose anymore. But not having the ability to restore hearts with heart charge is kind of a bummer, but also, it's a roll of a D4 at this point. So it's not bad. It's not like we're, oh no, whatever will we do? Okay, now where do I gotta get up there. That's where we gotta get to. That's the goal of it all. Just trying to figure out if there's extra stuff nearby. Ooh. Green stuff. Yeah, but I knew there were one of you. Ooh, and one of you. Oh, a lot of you. Another emerald key. We also have a bunch of extra luck as well. Viper Saber. Here's the other one. On hit, applies a stack of poison to target. Upon reaching 11 stacks, the next hit will remove all stacks from the target and cause an explosion, inflicting 80 poison damage to everyone within the explosion. So what I did, I had a build where I literally combined these two weapons. So on hit, you apply stack to poison. When they reach 11, they explode. And then this one just says killing a target releases a wave that applies 7 stacks of poison. So effectively, I would kill a target that would release a wave that would poison everybody else. You'd hit them again. They'd explode, possibly die, release a wave of things. So it just tumbled out of proportion. But we could also do that one as well, because we got a ring that ensures poisoned targets take more damage from being poisoned. Which is helpful, because we're dealing like, 200 damage per swing. Is legitimately a good idea. Woo, we're fast. Whoa, boy! We're fast. Going too fast. We've got too much speed. Bam, baby. Oh, the rose. Oh, this is a good one. That's a lot of experience for that guy. Go in there. Don't like the view. Don't like looking at things. Don't look at how beautiful this is. Don't look at it. That's where we were. That's another fast travel point. Yeah, we explored those ruins over there. Stuff over there, but also, like, we have this big-ass cathedral to get to. And I think, yeah, right up there. So we're making our way. We are making our way. Ooh. I thought I got myself stuck for no reason. I'm just exploring. I want a treasure. I thought there was treasure down there, so I wanted a treasure. Ooh. There is treasure over there, though. Hello. I think we're okay. That's what I was waiting for. I was trying to see if, like, an enemy would find us. Obsidian Heart. Increases physical and fire damage. Oh, we got a... Oh, man. Heartseeker. That's another perfect moment weapon. Which, I like dealing a lot of heavy hits, but... not perfect hits. I like to hold them until it's the right moment, but for me. So we could get out of here. We've got... Actually, yeah, we got 10,000 of them. Oh, what is this? Fractal Step. Dash charges, recharge, 0.1 seconds faster. I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but I do know there's something out this way. Oh, good. The bell's all the way out there. There we go. What is this? Phoenix Heart. I have never tried this before, but it looks cool. Slaying foes applies 1 stack of heat. At 50, I absorb a fatal blow, restore all hearts, and unleash an explosion, dealing 400 fire damage to nearby monsters. That does immediately sound fun. If you play with, like, mortal hearts, so, like, you don't get hearts by attacking. You just need to beat 50 enemies to get, like, a guaranteed revive. Woof. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, nice. More of that alum heart. Buddy. Crack the bell. Yeah, we got quite a bit. Alright, well that was a little overkill. That's another fast travel point. Bong. Just wait in line. Line up in the queue. Oh, you bastard. And then I immediately got that heart back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woo. There we go. Oop, oh. Well, we activated it. It's there. Which means we can probably come back this way. We'll kill this guy. Oh, there's something back there too. Bang! There we go. Ring the bell. Capacious runes. Every 6th hit applies force overwhelming. Holding heavy attack boosts physical damage by 40% after half a second. And by 145 after 2. Oh my god. Ooh, baby. And what's this guy? Mace of Spirit's Repose. I think we're good. What is that? That's a weapon, right? Occasionally reveals restless ghosts nearby. Interacting with them puts them to rest and applies 1.8 stacks of Empowered. Increases all damage by 8% per stack for 15 seconds. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's go home, spend all these runes, and then we'll actually see. Let's see here. What other thing did we get? We got a few more. I don't think we've gained any levels, though, so I don't know if we can actually equip any of them. Yeah, we have 0 remaining potential. No longer lose Ichor, but resourcefulness goes down, which is a bummer, because we're getting a good amount of it. And dash charges. Yeah, we're good. We're good with these two. Only half corrupted items, and we can see how much things we're doing there. That's fine. Only got 4 anyways. We'll probably take some of those off as we level up, but for now... And also, how many? We got 10 augment points. Oh, we're good, baby. We're good. So, do I have a thing that will now set me ablaze? I don't think I do. I have Phoenix Heart, Hunger Heart. Got all of that. Well, this can also get an augment. Ooh, what does Influx do? Oh yeah, let's increase our luck. 100%. This also can get a thing. Oh, yep, luck. Immediately. Increase luck. Luck helps you find different stuff and better rarity of stuff, which just gets you more experience. It's not like a gacha game or anything like that where you gotta, like, do some kind of stupid shit. Now that, we can attach that to it, which is not bad and gets us more Ichor. And I think we will. That's the end of that story, the end. There we go. And let's upgrade that. Actually, you know what I might do instead, since it's at level 1? Well, no, increasing luck, having a maximum capacity to increase luck is not bad. So yeah, let's do it. Got some levels here too. Oh my god, luck and influx on everything we've got. That's still doing stuff. That still has a thing. Yeah, we do want that. So let's improve that. It's level 3. Just so we can start spending some of those things. Ooh, resourcefulness. That increases Ichor we get. Every 12 successful light attacks restores 1 energy. Not bad, but let's get more Ichor. What do we have here? Luck again. Just increase luck like crazy. And I like what we got here. Although I think what I might do, because we aren't dealing any poison damage, so I think what I might do is just do that, so that whenever we do a perfect dash, whenever that happens, we get a bonus from it, instead of a bonus that we're getting nothing from. And then I don't think we have enough. Ah, we don't have enough. Okay, and what about runes here? We got some more. You know, Force Overcharge, Chain Lightning. We've got that and Chain Lightning. Every 5th hit, yeah. So we're looking real good. But yeah, you absolutely can. So I think, let's just make it, because we've got the augments for it anyways. Let's just make that weapon that I had. Because I think it was... I had the Viper Saber, and then I improved it with Poison the Blood. So I had a weapon that gave a stack of poison to the target, and then upon killing everybody, it would send 5 to everybody nearby. Although I think I did that in reverse order. So I just had a sword that just dealt poison damage everywhere and would cause explosions everywhere else, and it was real good. Although I think with what we've got, I think I might do that as well. Because I can kill a target, releasing a wave that applies 7 to all remaining targets nearby. That's pretty good. But I can just get poison overflow. Then we can change the augment to that so that they're taking 5 damage every stack of poisoned every second. So already we're getting something off that. And now we're dealing poison damage. We're no longer dealing anything like that. But we don't want to get poison to ourselves, though, because that's going to suck. Do like that. There is like one item here. I think it's this one that I have on my build. And let me show what that looks like. We've got a build. It's working out. Let me load up my file that I have here and just show the kind of builds that I made. And I've spent, like, this is after 5 hours still in the starting area. It's wild. There's so much to this game. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I also have Mortal Heart on. The same thing that we got. Mortal Heart, Crystallic Regrowth. So we got temporary hearts, but with this item, with the weird claw, whenever we gain a temporary heart, we get an additional one. And that recharges every 17 seconds. So I think we'll switch, we flip-flop between gaining 1 and then gaining 2. And then on a hit, there's a 15% chance to peel off some ichor, which I think is just like getting more stuff. We have this because we're inflicting cold damage. So there's an 8% chance that it causes an ice pillar to form. And then I think we have Rune Infusion, do we not? Well, we don't. Well, then that's a silly power to have. We could just do that. Inflicting psychic damage, because the weapons we have are constellations. These are 2 like purple swords glowing with light. And what they do is, anytime a monster dies, a star appears on their location. And then whenever another monster dies, whenever there's another star, they link up. And so we're literally creating like these lines of light. And anytime a monster walks through it, we deal 120% of physical damage that's caught in their path. So we're just making like this net and web of starlight to just immediately kill shit. But then we have Frost Fangs, which launches a heavy attack. It conjures a frost pillar, deals cold damage, which procs off of this, which will deal cold damage and conjure ice pillars. Then we also have this, taking damage to a temporary heart, and we've got a lot of them, cause an explosion to happen. We're also randomly marking enemies, and whenever they're marked, the next hit against them is a guaranteed crit. So against like bosses and stuff, we can just wait 9 seconds and just get a bunch of crits very easily. And then for this, we got our Purist, but we've also got Thunder Echoes. So every 5th hit, there's like extra copies that come out and deal some extra damage. So we've got a bit of a combo going on. I just want to show what this weapon does because it's so awesome. See, already we've got 2. Well, we did. Just because we were hanging out. And I threw this up here just so that we've got a ton of enemies. A ton of enemies, but they're all very weak, and they're very likely not enormous. So these are the weapons. It's so badass looking. Oh my god. And that's 2 hits. 2 hits anytime we do anything. And the powers that we have is we leap forward and cross both the blades sharp as dragon's teeth into a swift cut. 2 strikes, 2 guaranteed critical hits. And then puncture therapy is we just like, kind of like that rolling attack with the bell ringer, but we just stab in front of us and it just turns us into a lawnmower. So a bunch of weak enemies are at every spawn point now. So now there's a ton of them. And then we have a bunch of starlight up here. And it just creates this huge, like, web that's right in front of them. We got some frost core, got some wind razor. Alright, alright. Extra frost damage everywhere. Yeah. There, come here, buddy. He's dead. Come here, friendo. He's dead. And it just creates these random... oh, yeah, Mountain Breaker. That's another one we didn't find. And so now you can see, like, the enemies are still just as strong as they were before. But now... because oh, come on, buddy. Just walk right through it. Bam. And it just creates, eventually, this huge net of death. And I just catch them like flies to honey. And those extra clones proc more because that's on per hit. So with 2 weapons, I'm dealing 2 hits every time. It's just very, very cool. And it also has an insanely quick cooldown. Oh my god, it feels so good. This game feels so good to play. And this is also kind of a ranged attack, because it will summon like an ice pillar at an enemy nearby. Which is also so nice. And so because there's just a ton of enemies that aren't very strong... oh boy. There we go. So because we got a bunch of enemies that just aren't very strong, there we go. Just create the net. There we go. Literally just bob and weave. Just create the net, baby. Blech. Oh my god. It's awesome. And you just make these, like, game-breaking combos for free! And it just feels super good. Oh my god, it feels so nice. It's so good. And I like this too because it also kind of covers my back. It creates more... it doesn't have to be like perfect or like this perfect net around me, but it just creates these areas of damage that are wide and big. And so long as I stay near them, just kind of helping myself to extra damage. There we go. It's just so damn strong. And then, of course, having 2 hits with a weapon's already pretty damn good. 2 swords means you have a little bit of extra runtime with it. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm already walking away with like 3,000. Just because I got a lot of enemies. And at least right now, because most of the enemies in this game just kind of run forward, they just kind of run at you. This stuff remains incredibly effective. Oh boy. There's some guy here that is empowered with shadow enemies. Whoa boy! Oh, so good. Woo. Just leaped right in there, did some critical hits. One of them hit me and caused my temporary heart to explode. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, there's also a chesty.
Gathering storms. Oh my god. And that more or less is just kind of how this game goes. It's so good. It's so good. And it's not even like, oh, I've unlocked the power. You play this game a lot. I'm still in the very first area. And I'm just getting a ton of shit. One thing I will say, though, is that when you have, like I have 24 augment points, something you really want to spend augment points on is unlocking a bunch of augments for stuff you're going to use. Often and frequently. Because whenever you level them up, per augments you have, you get an Icar discount. So I get a 35% discount to upgrade this thing. Oh, and I just needed a little bit more. So yeah, anytime you can unlock stuff, now I've got a 50% discount to upgrade it. We have a thing here. What are we doing with this one? Nothing yet. Ooh. Let's increase that. Oh, actually, I did have Berserk 4. Let's do that. For every missing heart. So, like, I'm very unlikely to miss it, but, man, if I ever do. There we go. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's so good. And this one, because it's level 6, I get 2 of these. So I'm increasing, I don't know why I am. Let's go for influx and then, yeah, physical damage. So the higher you level these up, the more like rune slots you get. But just going out into the world, defeating enemies, puts experience on these weapons. And also finding copies of them puts experience on the weapon. And so the more experience they have, the more you can come in here and spend those. Just unlock, just rolling for augments. So like, yeah, this one I have cold damage because I'm doing some cold damage. Oh god, absolutely. Let's see what we get with this one. Ooh, psychic damage. That's not bad. So there's no rainbow numbers on any of these. So I know that I've got all the experience points I need from. But yeah, it is awesome. But that's the thing too, is that these weapons, like this weapon in particular, Constellations, works when there's a lot of monsters nearby. Because then you can actually like make a constellation. So me cranking up the number of monsters I'm fighting with this weapon actually makes it a little easier. Because I'm just killing more monsters, I'm getting way more Ichor, and I've got stuff that increases my resourcefulness, like Mortal Heart and extra things that also increases Ichor. So just by having a ton of enemies, they are easy to kill, and my luck's increased, and I get 50% more Ichor everywhere I go. Now, if I wanted a different kind of weapon or a different kind of playstyle, that might make the game exceedingly hard. That might make it really, really hard to play. And that also might make it just hard to play in general, but this looks so fucking cool, man. This looks so awesome. This game is great. This game is amazing. I love it. Again, not sponsored. I just really like this game. It's good. And it's VOIN. V-O-I-N. Like coin, but with a V. And that's it for today. I've got to do some more last-minute Christmas shopping for us and figure some more stuff out and do some decorating. But yeah, that's it for me today. VOIN is amazing. VOIN is awesome. I know I'm going to keep playing it. It's fantastic. God, if they added a multiplayer to this. Even like a local, like peer-to-peer multiplayer. You just connect with another player. Oh, that'd be so good. It'd be so good. But it's still in early access. Again, all this made by one guy. Made by one dude. It's really good. I think they were a modder as well. I think they were like a Skyrim modder, which explains like the kind of playstyle that we have. But it's so good. It's so, so good. So thank you everybody for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. I gotta get going though, so be kind to yourself, be kind to others, play VOIN if you get the chance, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Because the next stream that we have, Christmas is on Thursday, we'll be streaming on the 26th. So I hope everybody has a good and happy holidays. I think we'll be streaming on the 26th. Jury's out. I've got too many families now. So we're celebrating Christmas multiple times in the span of like 4 weeks around Christmas. So we'll see. But I'll probably be streaming this next week and next weekend, per the usual. Otherwise, I will see you after the holidays and after the New Year's. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. And yeah, I will see you all soon. Okay, everybody, goodbye.